everybody, welcome to Rachel's Kitchen Table. I'm Rachel, and happy Super Bowl Sunday. You guys, I'm sorry this episode comes a little late in the week. I have been under the weather all week long, and I'm starting to get better, but we're going to push through it because I am dying to get you guys this recipe. This is one of my favorite appetizers, and in light of the Super Bowl today, I need to make this. No matter who you guys are rooting for, your fans that come over are going to love this for your party. So we're going to make buffalo chicken dip. If you already have a recipe, I would love for you to share it, but I'm going to share mine with you today. So the first thing that we need to do is cook the chicken. You guys can use leftover chicken if you want to. You can poach it, you can fry it in a pan, or you can grill it, whichever you prefer. It's all about flavors. And so today I'm going to grill it on the stove because I want that additional grill flavor to my dip. Okay, so I have 4 halved chicken breasts right here, and they are seasoned with salt and pepper. And I have a hot grill pan here that I have heated up in the oven and coated lightly with olive oil. And I'm just going to take and cook these, grill these chicken breasts until they are done. We're going to have to go 2 at a time because this pan is not large enough to fit all 4. And if you try to put too many things in one pan, it will steam, it won't cook because they don't have any room to breathe. Okay, while those finish grilling, I am going to start our sauce. So the first thing I'm going to do is I want to take a half a cup of chunky blue cheese dressing. And I'm probably going to need, this is one of my favorite, brands. So it's very thick, it's so good, very flavorful, and has excellent chunky blue cheese in there. Okay, so I just want a half a cup of that, and then I want to take buffalo sauce and add a half a cup in here as well. And if you guys want a little bit more, you can certainly do that. So I have a full cup of blue cheese and buffalo sauce in here. And I'm going to mix that together. Gently. I don't know about you guys, but I love buffalo sauce. I think it's delicious. It's great on a pizza. If you've never tried buffalo chicken pizza, you're missing out. Alright, so basically we just want to get our sauce started. Okay. Okay, so now that our sauce is made, I'm going to take 8 ounces of cream cheese softened. And I'm going to add it to a shallow baking dish. I'm using a 2-quart today, because this is only going to make about 2 cups. I'm just going to spread it around to make that first layer. Okay, so I have this all spread at the bottom, and we just are going to wait on the chicken now before we can move on to the next step. Okay, you guys, we have 2 pieces of chicken completed. The other 2 are in there now. And I just want to show you the grill marks that a home indoor grill pan makes. They're actually pretty decent. Let me pull it closer towards you. Without getting stuff all over the place. See, look at that. Ooh, it's nice. It's not blackened like, the outdoor grills can get, but it's definitely gonna work. You guys, make sure that when you cook your chicken that your instant rate thermometer is reading a temperature of 165 degrees for white meat. I'm going to let these rest here. They have reached 165, but we're going to go ahead and let them rest for a little bit so those juices don't kind of flow out. They redistribute themselves back into the chicken. Once that process is done and they're cool enough to handle, I'll go ahead and chop them up, and then we'll be ready to start assembling our dip and get it in the oven. Okay, you guys, I am just finishing up cutting up the chicken. I'm just doing like little tiny cubes. This, I can already tell you, this chicken being grilled this way is going to add so much flavor to the dip. And I'm excited to try it. Okay, so we're almost done. And the only other thing I want to do is I just want to put it all in this bowl right here. So that's all together, and then we're going to spread it into our dish. Okay. All right, we are ready. Now, you guys, I have the oven set at 350 degrees, so it is preheating now. And I have got the cream cheese. Just a reminder, the cream cheese is already in the bottom of our dish. Since this recipe only is a 2-cup recipe, so it's not going to make a whole lot, you guys can certainly increase this recipe as needed. You only need about 2 cups of chicken. I've got maybe like 2 cups here, maybe a little bit more. It's just a starting off point. You guys can add whatever amount of ingredients that you want to match your taste, your flavors, what you like. I'm going to go ahead and add the chicken next on top of the cream cheese. All right, just kind of spread it around as much as you can to cover your bases so that every single time you take a bite, you get some chicken. Or your guest if you plan to share it. I haven't decided yet. All right, so the chicken's in there in a layer on the bottom, and now we're going to add our wing sauce and dressing mix, and I am just going to pour it over top. Okay. Get all that goodness in there. Here we go. Okay. And then what I like to do is I just like to take my spatula and just kind of spread it out a little bit better than it did when it poured. Okay, so now that that wing sauce is spread out like how I want it, I'm going to go ahead and add the final ingredient, which is 2 cups of Colby Jack cheese shredded. I buy a block and I shred it myself because if you don't, the pre-shredded cheese has a wax preservative on it that's hard for the human body to break down. Also, it costs a little bit more money if you do the math to buy pre-shredded versus buying the block and shredding it yourself. So I've done that, as I always do, and I highly encourage you guys to do the same. Okay, again, 2 cups of cheese to start. If you are a cheese lover like me, you can add a little bit more, as much as you want, but you are looking for balance. So just keep that in mind. Okay, and so we also have a little bit of Gorgonzola cheese that I'm going to sprinkle on top just as an added bonus. I know that I've already got blue cheese in there, but we're going to make it super extra pungent and get some Gorgonzola in there as well. Not a whole lot. I'm going to get the rest of it. Just what I had left over from my salad. There you have it, your buffalo chicken dip. Now we're going to put it in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. I always start at the lowest amount of time because I don't want anything to overcook ever. So just start at 20 minutes and go from there. We'll see that guy again in 20 minutes. All right, you guys, the dip is about to come out of the oven, and we're just looking for the cheese to be melted. There's my timer. Oh, yeah. You guys, it looks a little moldy, but that's okay because that's the Gorgonzola. All right, now our dip is done, and the only thing left to do is to give it a taste and make sure that we want to share it. Yeah, we're going to make sure that all of the flavors are balanced. The cheese is nice and melted. Look at that, you guys. Holy moly, I am so excited. Blow on it, though, because it's going to be really hot. Let's just do that. Oh.
No.
Mmm. 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 Mm. That's where it's at. I can taste that blue cheese. I can taste the buffalo tip, the chicken, the Colby Jack cheese. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is amazing. If I were you, you got a few hours to the Super Bowl. Go ahead and run to the store. Get the ingredients you need. Come home, make this. Your friends are going to love it. You're going to love it. And the best part is, too, you guys can make this a day or two in advance and have it ready to go on the day of your party. It doesn't matter if it's a Super Bowl. It doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're hosting an event, you should make buffalo chicken dip a part of that event. And it really goes for all seasons. You guys can serve this with baguette slices or like I'm doing and doing corn tortilla chips. I love these chips. They're Santitas yellow corn tortilla chips. They are the best chips out there. And I'm telling you guys, they go perfect with this dip. And no matter who you're rooting for today, I hope your team wins. I hope you enjoy the Super Bowl. And I truly hope that you enjoy this dip. Thanks you guys for stopping by. We'll see you next time. Happy eating. Bye.